Going then. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live Q&A session with me, Jordan Steen, serial entrepreneur. Happy to be here again on another Thursday. Ready to take you guys' questions. If you guys are watching the replay, go ahead and flash forward a little bit if you'd like to skip past the intro portion. I like to take a couple minutes to say hello to everybody, let everybody kind of hop in the stream. So again, if you're wanting to skip forward to the Q&A session, you can do that now. Or if you want to hang around and just wait, if you're doing something else and this is kind of like a little good fluff period for you to be able to finish what you're doing and get into the video, then feel free to do that as well. But let's go ahead and get this set up right. Luckily, this week we'll actually be able to have a solid stream because I'm at the office. And if we have trouble here, I don't know what the heck to do anymore. Okay. Audio's good. Chris, I will get to your question in a second, I promise. Y'all do me a favor, if you're just now hopping in, just say hello. Write your name, write your agency name, do something so I can know you're here. Also hit the thumbs up button, that way we can get other agency owners just like yourself in on today's call. Okay. I think we're good. What is this? I have professional audio set up. What's it talking about? Jason, what's going on? Chris, hello. Robert, what's going on? How are you guys doing? You guys having a good week? Anything exciting happen this week for you guys? Hi, Jamie. And just so you guys know, we will be doing 2 more giveaways tonight. Actually, I need to get something else ready because I have a big discount going on right now. Any of you guys familiar with AppSumo? Have you ever heard of AppSumo? Let's see. I might have to do partner slide. Oh no, that's not AppSumo. There we go. Okay. This doesn't take me to my listing. Cool, cool, cool. Just do it this way then. All right. So I'll go ahead and drop this in the chat just in case anybody wants to go ahead and do it now. But we just completed a partnership with AppSumo. And we're selling our course that's usually $27. It's only $19.99 right now if you get it over at AppSumo. So feel free to click that link if you've been thinking about enrolling in our beginner level program. And don't think just because it's beginner level you won't learn anything, because I promise you will. I had a student not too long ago land a $150,000 contract just from taking my beginner level program. So I mean, there's not really much to speak on about the iOS update. It's stupid. And I think my thoughts really are the combination of the iOS update and Facebook not knowing how to properly ban accounts that are abusing the ad policies. It's just, dude, I've seen countless amounts of things get shut down, from Facebook groups to ad accounts. just because Facebook has done something in the last couple of months where they I don't really understand why they're making it so complicated, but they're screwing over a lot of businesses by honestly, they're hurting people more than Apple is. Apple's policies suck and they're stupid, but Facebook's going to really piss off a lot of people and ruin a lot of businesses because they keep blocking ad accounts, which is so dumb. I had a customer or a student rather who she had a retail store. That was it. She was selling clothing, and she had clothing ads up, and they banned her account. And I was like, well, were like people half naked or anything? And she was like, no, these are like jackets and pants. I'm like, okay, I don't know how you get a jackets and pants e-commerce site shut down. Like, especially if you're just doing basic, ads saying, hey, check out our new fall line. How do you get banned from that, from doing that? Tia, how are you? Arkham, what's going on? All right, guys. So we'll go ahead and get started. If you guys have questions that you want to ask, all you have to do is put it in the chat, and we will get to those questions in just a sec. Also, just do me one favor, hit the thumbs up button. If this is your first time, if it's your 100th time being on one of these calls, just do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. It helps other people find the video. And again, if I've never met you before, do me a favor, write your name or say hello, do something so that way I can get to know you a little bit better. So Chris is asking, his agency is really struggling to take on new web design clients. You recommend Google Ads. Can you go into this a little bit more, detail on this? I mean, you can run Google Ads. You're going to be competing with a lot of other people who are selling websites. But what we need to do, Chris, is break down where the issue's happening first before I can even tell you what to do. Are you setting appointments? Are you actually getting those meetings? If you are getting the meetings, are you getting to the point where you can pitch a proposal, and are they just not buying the proposal, or are you not even getting meetings to begin with? Because that's when you guys are having problems with your sales, you have to identify where the problem lies. Is it we're not getting enough leads that convert into appointments, or we're getting the appointments but we're not getting to the point where I can pitch a proposal, or I'm pitching the proposal but I can't get them to sign up? Those are really the steps you have to look at, and that's where you have to be able to again identify where is the issue happening. You need to find some new partners to outsource your maintenance. What do you mean by maintenance? Like office maintenance? Are you talking about campaign maintenance? And if so, what kind of campaigns are we talking about? Guillermo, what's going on, man? Guillermo recently signed up for the Done For You program. He's one of our newest students. If you guys didn't know, we have a Done For You and Done With You agency program. You should check it out if you're really serious about your agency. Diego, I'm glad I can help you, and I'm glad I've been an inspiration to you and your business, man. What have you learned? Benjamin, what's up? Kashif, what's going on? Do you know why I have to make a new sub account when creating or using a snapshot on Go High Level? You don't. What you have to do is be able to import. You don't have to create a new sub account. You just need to find there's a way to import your snapshots into an account. And you're going to do that from the agency settings side of things. Yes, Guillermo, you have to use Mailgun if you're using Go High Level. So, Chris, then your issue is not running Google Ads. Your issue is you need to figure out what you're doing that isn't allowing you to close those deals. It sounds like, and I would imagine if you're getting the meetings and you struggle to get people to sign up, then that means you're not building enough trust with the person. It means two things. You're not building enough trust with the person, and that you're probably struggling with overcoming objections. Are you in my DMS 2.0 program? Because we have a whole lesson that's just on overcoming objections. Because really, overcoming objections is a super simple matter. It's about how you approach it and how you, literally what you say to overcome the objection. Okay, so you need people. Honestly, just go to Upwork. You can find tons of web developers there that can do your maintenance for anywhere from $8 to $12, $15 per hour. Which one is best if you want to scale and learn how to create funnels and bots for real estate agents? What? What do you mean, which one? Can you be more specific there? Have you heard anything about Facebook moving their data attribution for 7 days instead of 28? Honestly, there's so many things that go out every single day about news in the industry. It's hard to keep up with everything. So no, I haven't heard that. That's a very granular detail. Owen from Malaysia, thank you. I appreciate it. What should I start to get my first client? Owen, have you taken any training programs? Because that's the biggest, you guys want to know the biggest mistake that most people make with their agency? They watch some YouTube videos or read blog articles, and then they go out and try to land clients. And you're not even close to ready to do that yet. You shouldn't be landing clients if you haven't built out your pricing packages, or your pricing, what services you're going to offer, your SOPs for your agency, started finding a team. If you haven't done those 4 things, you do not need to be taking on clients yet. And the reason why is because even if you land that client, you're going to be so far behind the ball because you haven't done those 4 things that you're probably going to provide bad results for that client. Then they end up giving you a bad review, and then nobody wants to hire you in the future. So training, guys, training is the best option right out there for you. Well, honestly, Tia, okay, so the programs are a little bit different. DMS 2.0, and the good thing is if you get the Done With You or the Done For You program, you get access to DMS 2.0 included already. Like, we give you that program if you purchase one of those two, the Done With You or Done For You. But here's the thing. So really, whether you buy either of them, it's going to teach you what you need. But if you want to work in the real estate industry, I would just be more open to understanding what it really takes to run successful campaigns for agents. You have to have really solid Facebook and Instagram marketing campaigns, along with solid follow-up sequences for the people that are signing up through those campaigns. And that's what we use Go High Level for, is to submit or to send those email and text messages to set appointments to view or to sell a house for real estate agents. So you won't really need bots. I mean, you can set up messenger campaigns and lead gen campaigns. That's what I would really focus on. But as far as which program, either program's fine. The big difference is in the Done With You program, we're going to help you get your agency built in 2 months. Whereas most people who go through the DMS 2.0, it's not that it can't happen faster. It's what I've noticed is the average is about 8 to 12, 16 months for people to be able to build their agency completely, from everything from their pricing, their services, their team, SOPs for the services they plan to provide. And that's really why we built the Done With You and Done For You programs, is so we can help you get there even faster. And the reason why it even takes that long to begin with is not that we don't teach you how to do it. It's just most people have never done it before and they don't really know where to start. So either they prevent themselves from starting because they have fear of messing it up, or they get started and then they don't realize how much work really goes into building all of these assets that a company needs to operate efficiently. And so that's why, again, we built that program, is to help people get there quicker. I can't remember what you said. Oh. Yeah, so again, go in the back-end settings and you're able to find a way to import a snapshot into a pre-existing sub-account. Best places for beginners to find clients outside of their immediate network. Upwork's a great way. LinkedIn's a great way. Cold calling, cold emailing is a great way. There's tons of great ways, guys. It's the biggest problem I see with sales is most people think that there's like one best way. There isn't. There's tons of great ways to get clients. It's, are you taking that approach, or are you using that approach as effectively as you could be? So for example, after working with this sales team that I hired, we realized, as far as B2B style sales, for cold emailing specifically, what they have a specific strategy where they write personalized first lines to the people in the cold email that they send out. They do, obviously, the sales stuff like, we've done this for this company and this is how many sales we generated and this is what our approach is, this is what our methodology is. They talk about that stuff too. But to get them to even respond is really the hardest part of cold emailing. And so that's why they will take 250 leads per month, and they literally research those 250 leads and will write personalized first lines for those people. So that way it actually makes them want to respond because it's so personalized. And we've seen that actually be a much more effective method to generating leads via cold email than if you just blanket, hey, I see you work in such and such industry. I've been able to do this for people in this industry. Would love to talk to you about how I could do it for you. If you're like, hey, Mr. John, I noticed that you sold 14 houses last month from one of your Facebook posts. That was awesome. Super happy for you. What do you think we need to do to get that to 20 or 25 sales in a month? That's something where they're going to be more likely to respond. Why? Because it's personalized. It means you actually went and looked me up. You saw what I was doing. You cared enough to go out and find something I posted and then respond back about it. But guys, if you're not getting the results you want out of your sales, stop blaming the methodology or trying to look for something new. Figure out what you're not doing right, what you're doing differently from everybody else that it is working for. Because every method works. Cold emailing works, cold calling works, cold messaging works, LinkedIn automation works, Facebook groups work, LinkedIn groups work. All of the methods work. It's not whether one works or one doesn't. They all work. It's just a matter of, are you utilizing the method to the best of your ability? Are you doing it the right way? What do you think about a sales video for a specific niche, basically saying your business looks awesome and would love to have them as a client and provide them with a case study explaining the type of service? So that's called a VSL, and we have a VSL, but what the VSL does is it actually explains. Actually, let me ask you guys this. Who wants to see the video that we use, our VSL? Before I say that, let me make sure I can find it. Oh, wait. I can just log into Vimeo. Would you guys like to see that? I can put it on the screen and show you guys what that's about. If you guys are interested in seeing it. Because you don't have to, it's not about, hold on, I can't do this and talk at the same time. Oh my God, there's no way that's the password. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh my God. There's no freaking way. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no freaking way that's the... It was like 400 characters long. All right, so you guys do want to see it? 2.0 and 1.0, we did a lot of updates. We added new content. We added stuff in about operations and creating workflows. It's an upgrade, really. And we updated a lot of the Facebook and Instagram marketing content. So if you're only in 1.0, the good thing is it's only $100 for you to upgrade to 2.0. So if you're interested, send an email to info@serialentrepreneur.academy and we'll get you upgraded. Where is my VSL videos? No, R&B sales video. All of this time and all of this money. All right, let me see if I can get this in the window right. No, didn't want that. All right, give me a sec, guys. I gotta get it set up in the window so you guys can see it. Well, I guess actually, no, I should be able to do this, right? Maybe not. We'll see. And I gotta wait for like, I gotta wait for the video to catch up on your end because it's 30 seconds behind. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button if you want to see this video. I think that's, oh no, it's too big. All right, so we're just gonna do it like this. Let me turn up the volume. Make sure the volume's up here. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, you guys ready? Okay. And here we go. Again, this is a VSL. It's called a VSL, which stands for Video Sales Letter. And what this does is it explains our process to people, but it's not what we're sending out just like cold. Like this is usually something we send after we've made, after we've contacted someone, after we've made at least, after they've responded to some kind of messaging that we've sent to them. All right, so here we go.
What could you do with hundreds of warm leads every single month? Leads that are exclusive to your business in your niche and are already pre-qualified by a team of experts. Like a glowing billboard over Times Square with a convention of your prospects in the streets. With automated incoming leads, you can focus on scaling your business and better serving your clients, instead of wasting time and energy recruiting, fishing, or taking blind shots in the dark. We have something handpicked and curated just for you. So, really quick, who are we? R&B Marketing is owned and operated by me, Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur. With over 100,000 followers online between YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, I've become one of the top digital marketing agency and marketing trainers in the world. But I don't just influence the marketing industry. I also take that skill set that I have and use it to generate massive growth for other businesses. So over the past 3 years, and actually even longer than that, I've been able to work with thousands and thousands of clients and business owners and help them take their business to the next level, increase sales, increase engagement, and really just build a massive business online. But enough about me, let's talk about what matters most to you and your business growth. This exclusive system is revolutionary to clients who want to consistently generate high quality leads every single month from Facebook, Google Ads, content marketing, etc. And we will help you use our system to grow your business faster thanks to advanced automation. But first, let's get real for a minute. Your business needs high quality leads, and you've got a budget to help produce leads as long as the system consistently works. Well, if you've been paying attention to the market, you probably know that Facebook, Google Ads are the most effective method to consistently generate leads because Facebook and Google pinpoint target niche audiences and allows you to remarket to people who actually are visiting your website, which is super important. But just because something is effective doesn't mean that it's simple or even easy to do, especially not on your own. Creating sniper-focused Facebook Google Ads is difficult and time-consuming, which means it can be expensive for individuals who lack experience. Honestly, even if you do know what you're doing or get lucky with the first ad, generating consistent high-quality ads is just the beginning. However, our exclusive system is a shortcut to consistently generate leads day after day. And it's the fastest method for a number of reasons. You can consistently generate leads every single day. Pre-qualify leads before agents or people at your office book calls. Don't waste time with ads that don't work. Only speak with leads who are serious about making moves, and build strong online presence through social media. The best part? We actually are about to unveil all of these secrets behind our powerhouse system in just a minute. But first, we need to give a quick overview of why this system works so well. Our system is all about consistent lead generation, effective follow-up, and enormous results. Let's break down this exclusive system in 3 simple steps. All right, step 1. Create sniper-focused Facebook Google ads that convert, right? We use detailed targeting to find your niche audience, but then we dig deeper to eliminate tire kickers, which are basically the people who aren't gonna buy, and pinpoint the buyers. We offer prospects free, no-brainer lead magnets, so they actually want to give us their information. These ads generate engagement so we can gather names, numbers, and emails. Plus, when this is done right, we bring in the best warm leads so we don't target people who aren't seriously ready to make moves. This way, we not only generate a ton of leads, but gather information more vital than a like or a follow. And if you know anything about social media these days, you know that's not as important as it used to be. Oh, and if this sounds too good to be true, let's look at a case study that we have from Case Series. When you do this right, profits are insane. How does $11 in profit for every $1 spent sound? This is exactly what happened for a company called Case Series Parts, which became a one-stop shop for replacement parts on the Acura RSX. With their technical expertise, the company could provide world-class service to this specific niche. As such, they climbed to a 4.9-star Google customer review rating in the process. How did this happen? They simply needed to improve their PLA, which is just a product listing ad. By increasing traffic to the website and increasing conversions, the company reached a 755% increase in conversions, a 600% return on ad spend, and a 120% increase in year-over-year sales. Would you like for us to personally implement this system into your business? Of course, but let's keep going. Step 2, we filter the leads out with our team of experts. Using our exclusive system, we make contact with warm leads within the first 2 minutes of gathering their information. When this is done correctly, it captures opportunities in the moment to convert this lead into an appointment. Prospects are warm to the idea because they've reacted emotionally and logically to an interaction. This system quickly filters the leads to make sure they're qualified to move the serious buyers from the online browsers. So let's look at another case study. This technique did wonders for the flooring retailer and manufacturer FloorForce. A digital marketing company dedicated to floor covering created a state-of-the-art website, but they needed an AdWords campaign expert to attain visibility. Since most small businesses don't survive Google's tough landscape, FloorForce knew they needed to differentiate themselves from the market. This meant doubling each dollar invested in Google Ads. The results? Conversion rates increased by 61%, while click-through rates increased by 25% across the board. Floor covering is a multi-billion-dollar industry that has just recently taken advantage of these emerging technologies. So with step 3, we look at our hot lead notification service. Once we filtered the leads, our team of experts notifies agents on your team about qualified leads. This way, the agents or your personnel can catch up on the open conversation, but also know how to best proceed with the lead. When this is done correctly, the agents don't have to waste time qualifying leads. They can simply make sales. This way you can focus on what you do best instead of wasting your time or crossing your fingers that the lead is going to buy. When your business is on autopilot, scaling is inevitable. So again, as a quick reminder, in step 1, we seek out niche audiences and create ads that highly convert. In step 2, we qualify leads to make sure they're ready to make a purchase. In step 3, our team of experts screen leads and quickly pass them along to agents who can then make a sale. On top of everything else, our team of experts will automatically sync leads so you can see the process work in real time, and then follow up for a close once the filtering system is complete. So look, if you're serious about automating your process to qualify and find leads every month, and if you're tired of wasting time and energy on inadequate systems, if you're ready to have our team build and launch a proven system for you so you can consistently close high-quality leads pre-framed to work with you and pre-qualified for your services, then you need to attend our next scheduled appointment with our head of fulfillment so you can get an insider's opinion on how to drastically improve your lead acquisition. So if you're ready to work with us, where we will personally build a highly engaging and converting Facebook and Google ad, pre-qualify leads with our 24/7 team of experts, pass along hot leads that are ready to make a purchase, and launch and optimize the entire system so you can get hundreds of qualified leads every single month, then it's time for you to make moves. But since this is an exclusive offer, you need to act fast. Seriously, there are limited spots available. But we look forward to giving you an expert's opinion on how to better improve your lead acquisition. So guys and girls, I hope to see you soon.
So that's a VSL. It takes them through the process. Really, what it does is it explains why your service is effective versus some of the other approaches they may have taken. And that's all the VSL really does. It's not something you really open with. It's something that you start the conversation, you get them a little interested. If they ask, how it works, or if they ask to see some more information, that's when you really send them the VSL, and it gets them excited about talking with you. Usually what I do is I send it, if I have someone ask that question, I'll send it. Or if we set an appointment with someone, that's when I'll send it to them too. So how do you pre-qualify or screen leads before agents call? Because when they submit their information, they're also going to fill out a form. And we're going to ask questions that help us pre-qualify that person. My hairline? His hairline is magnificent. Oh, that's funny. All right, we had some questions up above. I want to make sure I get to those. Is it better to send 100 to 200 personalized emails per day to e-commerce prospects, or only 40 emails but highly personalized? That really comes down to what's the difference between personalized and highly personalized. But, it usually works better when you're sending quality content, right? Quality content always does better. So quality meaning hyper-personalized. I would say 40 to 50 emails that are hyper-personalized is going to probably work better than sending out 100 to 200 that's personalized to the point where it's going to talk about their industry or their market. You want to make sure that it's something relatable directly to that person, not just what business they work in or what industry they work in. Speaking of hair, I need a haircut. It's about that time. What is your favorite e-com niche? I don't have a favorite e-com niche, to be quite honest with you. I don't do a lot of e-commerce. I like local businesses. Aaron, I answered your question. Why am I using Vimeo instead of YouTube? Just because I wanted to keep this separate from YouTube. You can use YouTube. It's not really a big deal. If you plan to put it on your website, Vimeo's better for embedding video on a website than YouTube is. But that's really it. Is there the same question? We all need one of those, Jordan. How much would that cost? What do you mean? For like me to build it for you? Or how much would it just cost you to do it? I should have told them to turn around and wave. I saw Kayla Haley did something pretty cool. She made an online event for her church. Absolutely killed it. Tickets cost $50, and she got 1,300 leads for free. Yep. Yeah, she did that a while ago. She even had upsells where you would get Uber Eats with your virtual ticket. Have you ever done anything unorthodox like that? So what she was actually doing is, it's not really digital marketing, but it is at the same time. She opened another arm under her agency where she does video. She hosts essentially video conferences. And she actually landed a couple big deals with public schools where she basically is doing the online school program for those public schools. How long would it take a beginner to automate his entire agency? Well, that's the thing. It's never completely automated, Guillermo. You will never automate it completely. There's always stuff that has to be done by a human being or manually. But to get it to the point where it's as automated as possible, probably a year and a half if you're brand new. Yeah, I'm sure it is a little stressful, but she likes it and she's making a good bit of money doing it, so. But yeah, the issue is you have to deal with the parents and all that stuff. Or actually, I think she adjusted her approach to where she doesn't deal with parents anymore. She only deals with faculty at the school. I don't really know her entire deal regarding that, but that's the thing, guys. There's opportunities with digital marketing. There's opportunities everywhere. You just have to kind of open your mind and stop just limiting yourself and your business to what trainers online say. And that includes myself. Although I try to open people's minds to all of the different types of opportunities out there, because even if you don't want to run an agency, understanding digital marketing will allow you to do so much more. I have students that they started the program, they started their agency, they did well for a while with it. They realized they didn't want to be a business owner and manage a bunch of people and deal with the stress that comes with that. And so like I've had students go out and get full-time jobs with companies, but because of their knowledge around digital marketing, they were able to land $100,000 per year jobs. So now they get health benefits, 100 grand a year, and they don't have the stress of running a business. But they only were able to do that because they had the proper training to start learning about digital marketing. But running an agency is not the only thing that you can do with a digital marketing background. There's so much that you can do. Usman, I'm sorry, I'm not hiring any VAs currently. We have about 20 on my team right now, so we're not currently in need. Yep, that's the thing. If you stick around, see guys, and this is like, it's a perfect testament to what happens when you stay learning. Kashif was new like a lot of you guys and didn't have a ton of experience like some of you might not. And he's just on the calls. He's on my mentorship group. He joined DMS 2.0. And the reason why he feels more comfortable now is because of the fact that he's just continually learning and wanting to stay on top of things. I'm trying to work as little hours as possible with high profit. Yeah, no shit. That's what everybody's trying to do. How much in general does a 5-star video like that cost to create? A Fiverr could do it. 25, 50. Oh, no. I mean, it depends. Because who's writing your script? Who's doing the video? Who's doing the graphic design? Because that's not only video, that's video and graphic design. And then that's really it. The script, you have to write the script, you have to be able to video it, and then you have to get it edited. So it could cost you $250 if you have some decent VAs. It could cost you upwards of $750, depending on, do you need a camera? Do you need mics? Because you don't want to do it with terrible audio or video quality. And then you can hire VAs that, edit videos and do graphic design for $10 an hour. I think that video cost us like $200 to make. But again, that's at my rate, which is at cost. And so if you don't have, if you're paying someone to do that, they're probably going to charge you $600 to $750 at least. And sometimes it's more. Sometimes it's like $60 an hour or $60 per minute of video. And that's just for the video editing. Then you got to consider graphic design on top of that. Just kind of depends. Danae, what's going on? What address did you use when you started your agency as your business address entity at first? Was it your home, or you went out and found a virtual office to reflect when people Googled you? So if I were you, Guillermo, I wouldn't do it from your home, especially since, you and I talked and you have kids. Wouldn't do it from your home. I would do it as a virtual address for sure. And you can buy a virtual address super cheap. It's like $6 a month. I have all my systems now. Now time to start getting VAs. Wish me luck. Attaboy, Kashif. That's what I'm talking about. They're a pain in the ass to build, but once you finally get them built, it makes your job so much easier. You just feel more comfortable. You feel more confident in your ability to be able to do what you need to do as an agency owner because those systems are there. That's what systems are for. Otherwise, your constant thought is, what do I do next? What do I do now? How do I do this? You're always kind of scrambling around trying to get things to come together. With a system, there's no thinking. It's literally just press play and it goes. As long as your team is also solid. Yep, we did talk about virtual addresses in the mentorship program this week. By the way, again, let me mention it one more time in case anybody didn't see it earlier, because we're going to give one away today, of course, but I want you guys to get access to this as well if you're thinking of enrolling. If you guys haven't heard, we have a beginner level program called the Ultimate SMMA, and we just did a deal with AppSumo. If you guys aren't familiar with AppSumo, you need to get familiar with AppSumo. We're also doing a sponsorship or a sponsored video with them in about a month, but the Ultimate SMMA is now on sale for $19.97 instead of $27. So if you're wanting a deal, I mean, it's only a few bucks, but hey, it's saving a few bucks. So if you're looking to learn about starting a marketing agency and you haven't taken any program whatsoever yet, you need to go buy the program over at AppSumo. Don't go to my website. You'll spend $27, just so you know. And I'm not refunding you. Once somebody buys a course, we don't refund, because that's how people have cheated me out of money in the past. They purchase the course, they download all the information, and then they're like, hey, I want a refund. That's why we stopped doing refunds. I was like, nope, that's not happening anymore. But make sure you head over to to AppSumo if you're wanting to get into that program super, super cheaply. Always scared of being sued. Don't be scared to get sued. Most businesses aren't going to sue you. Even if you don't get them results, they can't hold you legally bound to, they can't legally bind you to getting them results. Marketing is an investment for a reason. It's not always guaranteed. And you got to think about it. Like, think about real estate agents. I've had so many agents where you send them quality leads and they don't follow up quick enough, or they don't really put the right type of effort into following up with leads, and then they don't book anything. But you take those same leads and give them to somebody who has a system in place that's able to sort through those leads very quickly, reach out to them almost immediately. They're setting appointments fine with the same leads. It's not always your fault. So trust me, stop worrying about being sued. Getting sued is the last thing that you have to worry about with an agent. Not the last thing. It's one of the smaller worries of running an agency. Customer onboarding, basically we go through our onboarding document. After we finish going through the onboarding document, we make sure we have access to all of the accounts that we need. Once we have access to all of the accounts that we need, we make sure that we have all of the assets that we need, meaning logo, images, video that they have. And then once we have that, we go through what the campaign is going to look like, what the timeline is going to look like, what expectations should be. And then that's pretty much it for the most part. As far as the meeting with my team, that's pure strategy. We look at what services we want to provide. We make a task list of everything that needs to be done, and then we prioritize the task list based on when things need to be complete. It doesn't make sense to start uploading blog content to a website if we haven't optimized the website for performance and just primary site optimization with regards to SEO first. Like, you need to get the primary site ready first, make sure it's performing well, that it loads well, that it runs fast, right? Because if you have a slow site, nobody's going to use your blog anyways. So we're going to wait to do some blog content until we've done the optimization as far as performance is concerned and the optimization as far as SEO is concerned on the primary site. Then we'll start worrying about content. We might start putting together the strategy for the blog content and then maybe even start getting it written, but we're not going to start uploading content to a website until we have the primary site taken care of first. Taking off 2 days next week, Thursday and Friday, and the weekend, and going through Go High Level to learn as much as I can. Look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say commitment, guys. I want you guys to really see this. Kashif is using 2 of his probably vacation days to take off to work more on his agency. That's commitment. That's what it takes. If you guys want to be successful, you have to be willing to give up other things to build that success. Like, I don't know about you guys, and maybe I'm different, but like when I first started my agency 4 years ago, I spent the first 8 months, I was working 90 to 100 hours per week. Like, I was literally nonstop working, more than 12, 14, 16-hour days sometimes. I would go to bed at 2 a.m., and then I'd wake up at 8 or 9 in the morning, and then I'd do it all again. Would you say it's bad to guarantee conversions to potential clients? So you want to offer a guarantee. If you want to offer a guarantee, the biggest thing that you have to understand is, are they spending enough money for you to be able to hit that guarantee? So, for example, a strategy that has been working for a lot of agency owners is telling people that we guarantee you, I can guarantee you'll get 20 to 30 solid appointments booked per month for your roofing company. Let's just say. Cool. So if I'm going to book 20 to 30 appointments per month that are solid pre-qualified appointments, they need to be in our top tier spender package for us to be able to guarantee 20 to 30 appointments. If they're only going to spend $4,000 a month, I'm not going to guarantee them 20 to 30 appointments with that, because that means maybe a grand, 1,500 is going to ad budget. I can't guarantee 20 to 30 appointments with only $1,500 in ad budget for a roofing company, because the cost per click is so much. I know I'm not going to be able to generate 20 to 30 appointments off of that. I might be able to generate 5 to 10 with a $1,500 budget, and even still, they're making a shit ton of money off of that if the average roof is worth $15,000, $20,000. So the guaranteed approach is fine, but you need to make sure that you're actually able to live up to that guarantee. If you don't mind sharing, is your agency past 7 figures yet? No, it's not, and it's because of last year. COVID put a big, it hurt both my agency and Serial Entrepreneur, and so I'm really glad. Like, this year's already done fantastic. We're already surpassing our revenues from last year this month, so we're super excited with hopes that this year is going to be a lot easier than last year, because seriously, with Corona, a big niche of my clientele kind of fell off. We did restaurants and bars. We lost almost every restaurant and bar client because they just didn't have the money. They shut down for like 2 months. And when they came back, they're like, well, we can't afford to do marketing right now. We're just trying to live. Several of other clients had to drop off because some went out of business. Some just had to save that money to put it towards salaries and other things. So COVID was a bad year for us. That last year was supposed to be the first year I was going to hit 7 figures in a year in revenue. So that is the goal for this year. When I tell people I get paid $22 per hour and they were like, that's a lot, small-minded bastard. You said some of your real estate agents didn't follow up properly, but now with Go High Level, it'll call them for them right off the bat. So is that an issue solved, or would you still hire a virtual sales team? You still want a virtual sales team, because the real estate agents, they'll be busy selling a home and they're not even going to answer the phone, right? They'll be talking to a customer currently. You need the sales team because they're always there. It doesn't matter what time of the business day, that is their only job, right? So now versus a real estate agent who's going to be at lunch, they're going to be, I can schedule my people to take lunch at different times, so that way there is never a gap, right? But they could be on an appointment, on a call, they could be driving to a new house or whatever. I'm not going to rely on that real estate agent to follow up as quickly as I need them to. So the sales team is really what it's at. We focus on professional services. That's really our big niche. So like contractors and doctors have really become our biggest. And contractors ranges from roofing to plumbing to HVAC to general contracting to remodeling, all of that stuff. Where do I recommend hiring a sales team from? Guillermo. So it's a combination. It's more like you're going to hire some people in I can give you some resources if you'd like, some guys that's what they do. I have 3 different resources that you guys can use. Actually, no, for ISA, well, I guess Rob does too. I don't know if he does it for your clients. But one of my students, actually, Zach, he built a whole business on ISA. He still runs his agency, but he built an ISA coaching team where he teaches you how to build an internal sales team. And then what he does is he teaches you how to find VAs for like $3 an hour that will do those sales calls for you. But typically people hire in the Philippines. When they're outsourcing for sales, they hire in the Philippines, they hire in South America, because their English is usually super good. All right, guys, we're at 8:15, so we're almost at 8:30, which means we're about at the time where we're going to play the mentorship and ultimate SMMA giveaway game. Who wants to play? If you want to play, you have to do me 2 things. Number 1, You got to hit that thumbs up button. If you don't hit the thumbs up button and you win, I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to the next person. Number 2, you have to leave a comment in the chat box. All you have to do is say, hey, I want to play, or yeah, let's play, or let's do it, or go, whatever. Just write a comment in there saying that you want to play. If you don't write the comment, you also don't qualify to win, so I won't give it to you. If you answer right, then 2. So make sure you say, hello, I want to play. Hi, I want to play. Something along the lines of you want to play the mentorship giveaway game and the ultimate SMMA giveaway game. And then again, hit the thumbs up button, because if you don't hit the thumbs up button, I'm not giving it to you. Excuse me. I don't know how many times. All right, guys, I'm going to say this one last time today. I'll probably end up having to say it again. Get out of the mentality that one thing works better than the other. That's what you guys have got to stop doing with marketing, because I hear this every day, and it's always, what method works better for sales? What method works better for getting these clients? What method works better for doing real estate campaigns? What method works better to build your agency? If you go that narrow-minded, you're going to fail, I promise you, because there is no one way. So Arkham, to get to the point, webinars that are live can be super effective for the right type of product. Webinars that are recordings are also super effective for the right type of product and for the right type of webinar. There's never a which one works best. Get the which one works best scenario out of your head, because that's the wrong way to think about marketing every single time. If you ask the question, if you find yourself beginning to ask the question, which one works better, stop and do some research about, okay, well, which instances are live webinars better? Which instances are pre-recorded webinars better? Because there's always different circumstances, especially with marketing campaigns, where certain scenarios require certain types of marketing, and then other scenarios require other types of marketing. There really isn't like a best one in a lot of instances. It's all about marketing. The second you start to cookie cutter it, because that's what you're doing. You're saying, oh, okay, this way always works better. That's a cookie cutter approach to marketing. Always look at marketing from the perspective of, all right, this company does this. Here's how their customers react. Here's how this service works. Here's how I integrate it into a service, or here's how I don't. All right? I really want you guys, you got to get out of the mentality of which one works better. The only instance where you can ask me which is better is when you're asking me which program works better for learning digital marketing, mine or Ty Lopez. Mine works better. It's the only instance I'm going to accept that question. All right, so we only had 2 thumbs ups come out of all of that, and there's 20 people on, so I'm kind of confused. I guess a lot of you don't want to play the giveaway game. I'm giving away 2 courses, by the way. That's the point I was trying to make. And if you don't hit the thumbs up button and write a comment saying you want to play, so far, and Kevin's already in the program, so I'm not going to give it to him. Guillermo's in the program. I'll give him the mentorship program. Kelvin's already in the mentorship program. Because here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to just say, forget the game, and I'll just give it away to the people who want to answer. But it's up to you guys. I can give it away to the guys who answer and not even do the giveaway. That'd be fine. Makes it easier for me, I'll tell you that much. Hurry, my Chipotle is good. Go ahead and eat. I can't see you. They're tired of losing, me included. I can't help that, guys. I wish I could help you all. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be super nice. Who wants me to be super nice? Who would really appreciate me being super nice right now? Anybody want me to be super nice? Because I'm feeling generous. You guys tell me. What's funny is Danae and Chance are already in the mentorship program, and they're asking me to be super nice. All right, guys. So here's what I'm going to do. It's not going to be great for everyone, but for those of you who aren't already in it, you'll be super happy. Everybody who is on the call tonight, so if you're not in the chat box right now, so you better write something in the chat box, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my team review the chat and make sure that you commented tonight. And if you're watching a replay, I'm sorry, you won't get access to this. That's the benefit of coming on the live call. But free upgrade from DMS is done with you high as hell, Kelvin. Here's what I'm going to do for everybody that's on the call. So again, you better write something in the chat if you want access to this deal. I'm going to give everybody who's on the call tonight 1 free month of the mentorship program. How does that sound? So everybody wins tonight. How does that sound? Everybody cool with that? Everybody's about to be cool with that. Yep. Sound good? What do y'all think? Okay, let me move this up here. And the last thing I want to remind you of, guys, I'm putting it in the chat one more time. That is the link to our ultimate SMMA program. It's the program, so I give away that every week, and I give away a mentorship program. This week, I'm going to give you guys all access to the mentorship program. Your first month is free. It's on me. Usually, it's only $20 anyways, but I'll take that hit. You guys get the first month free for the mentorship program if you're not already enrolled. If you're already enrolled, I can't help you. I'm sorry, guys. Just because I for some reason, the portal we use, it won't let us give discounts to people who are already on subscriptions. It's weird. But for those of you who are on tonight's call, I'll give you your first month absolutely free just for being on the call. Here's what you have to do. You have to send a message to facebook.com/serial entrepreneur. And if you don't like the page, I swear to God, if I find out you don't at least like the page, I'm giving you a free course and you haven't liked the page, I'm going to take it back. Like, I'll just remove your membership. So go to facebook.com/serial entrepreneur, like the page, then send us a message. If you don't like, actually, that's the only thing you have to do if you want to get it. If you don't like the page, I'm not going to give it to you. If you like the page, I'll give it to you for free. Your first month is on me. I feel like that's an easy trade-off, right? First month done with you program. No, Kelvin. Kelvin's really trying to get that done with you. All right, guys. But again, if you're looking to get in the Ultimate SMMA course, again, it is on sale right now. I just put the link in the chat. Again, it is on sale over at AppSumo. All you have to do is click that link that I just put in the chat. You can go over there and get it for $19.97. It's $27 on my website. Deal and a half right there, too. Last thing I want to mention is, or last two things I want to mention. Right below this video, you guys know what the description is, right? The description area of the video. If you're on mobile, you have to close out of the chat, and then you can hit the little downward arrow, and it's going to drop down a text that's under the video that explains the video. That's the description. All right, go in the description. If you haven't joined Go High Level yet, you're missing out. I'm about to stop giving away the snapshots that I give away, which is my email and text message sequences and my landing page, all for free. I'm going to stop giving them out soon, and I'm going to start charging for them. So Go down right below, sign up so that way you can at least get my email and text message sequences. Let me know via Facebook that you signed up using my affiliate link, and I'll send over all of those emails and text messages and landing pages that we use to land clients for our agency. The second thing, if you're interested in the Done With You or Done For You marketing agency program, there's a link down there right below the all-in-one CRM link. That's what you're clicking on, by the way. That first top link, all-in-one CRM, that's Go High Level. Go click that link, sign up using my affiliate link. I'll send you emails, text messages, landing pages. Right below that, there's somewhere down there, there's a link for the Done With You, Done For You program. If you want to find out more, you can do that. Or, hang on one sec, I'll just give you the link to the webpage. Or you can go to my site and find it yourself. It's not hard to find, SerialEntrepreneur.academy. Click courses, and then you'll see the Done With You program. You can click that. But if you're interested in the Done With You program, you can go there. You can set a call with us to talk about it and figure out more information. But for just $30 a day, you can help Kelvin get access to the Done With You program. I mean, Kelvin, what you should do is wait to get Go High Level until you start getting ready to go get clients, just so you can save that money, because you won't really need it. Lonely, I need you to write. Oh, okay. So guys, that's actually a very good question, Lonely. If you're on right now, so before I get off, because I'm about to close the stream, if you want access to the mentorship program and you want that first month free, I need you to do me one favor right now. Write in the name, type in the name of your name on Facebook. So that way I know who you are. And we can, because that's how we're going to verify it. I'm going to come back to the YouTube video. I'm going to look in the chat and we're going to verify your name with the account that posted it on this YouTube call. So if you want access to the mentorship program for free, right now you need to write your first and last name as it appears on Facebook in the chat. So I'm going to give you all a couple of minutes while I put my shoes on. I don't know why I said couple minutes. It only takes me like 20 seconds, not even 20 seconds. God, what am I, special? It takes me like 5 seconds to put my shoes on, so. I'm going to give you 2 minutes so I can put my shoes on. Why does it take you 2 minutes to put your shoes on? But guys, over at my website, it's right here, Done With You program. If you're interested in learning more, all you got to do is go to SerialEntrepreneur.academy, click courses, and then look, all of my courses are actually under this tab. Look at this, Digital Marketing School 2.0, Done With You Agency, Ultimate SMMA Beginner Training, which again, you can go to AppSumo and get for $19.97. Our weekly mentorship program, one-on-one training, the personal branding and influencer marketing and mastery program, and the Facebook mastery program. All of those programs, super accessible. And you can find out more just by going to the website and signing up for a call with us. James, shut up. Billy Bob. I'm going to give you guys just a sec. Dan Frank just sent a chat to Serial Entrepreneur page. All right, Dan. Well, yours will be locked in. Anybody else who wants it, you better do it now. I'm going to give you, what time is it? You've got 2 minutes until I end the stream at 8:30. Two minutes. Damian Hernandez. So far we've got Dan Frank and Damian Hernandez and Robert Duvalier. Duvalier. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm not going to lie. I'm usually really good with names. Chance. Damn it. Oh God. I'm not even going to say that name, Chance. I know better. Oh, that's the other thing. Make sure you like the page, because we can see who likes the pages or not. So you better like the page, because if you don't like the page and you just send us a message, I'm going to tell them not to send you a code. Ramon Zapata, got you. You won last week too, didn't you? Or no. Ramon signed up for the Done For You program too. That's right. I was like, wait, I know that little... I know your name, but I also know that little icon you have for your account. Well, now you got the mentorship program too. Good stuff. Aaron Donald, I hope that's your Facebook name on Facebook, because that'll work, putting I do. All right, what time is it? All right, you guys are out of time, so if you didn't put anything in the chat, I guess you're SOL. I hope you put it in the chat if you wanted access to the mentorship program, because I'm about 15 seconds from shutting it off. Chris Randall, did you want the program? I didn't see anything in here about you wanting it. I don't see anything in the chat where you said you wanted it. So if you want it, you better let me know now. Teen Ambition, you got to put your name. I need you guys' name. Put your name in the chat if you want that app. Nah, class. Put the name in the chat if you want that class. Kelvin, no, I'm not giving you 2 copies. You need a backup. You don't need a backup of mentorship. It's a live call. All right, guys, I'm shutting it down now. So if you haven't put your name in the chat, then you're not going to get access to the mentorship program. Remember, if you did put your name in the chat, you still need to go to facebook.com/serial entrepreneur. You need to like the page and then send us a message at the page telling us that you were on the call for tonight and that you want free access to the mentorship program for a month. But that's it for now. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, or the rest of your night, rather. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all next week for another live, which we do every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. EST. But that's it for now. You all enjoy, and I will catch you on the flip side. Until then, Serial